Let's go. I wake up to a little
Hello guys, welcome to a new episode of The Football Show. As today we're going to talk about today's Champions League games. So let's get started. Let's start with obviously is the start of a new Champions League campaign, the second year of this new Champions League format. And last season was very exciting. It was exciting in many ways. Teams, we saw some of the underdogs do well. We saw some of the big teams quite struggle in the league phase, like Real Madrid, Man City, etc. And then knockout stages, we saw some great football, and we saw some great matches. From Arsenal beating Real Madrid, great games between Inter and Barcelona, PSG going an amazing run, winning Champions League, and then the final where it was an absolute humiliation and an absolute domination for Inter and domination for PSG. It was a great Champions League campaign, and PSG against Liverpool, that was a good, two good games. So last season was a fantastic Champions League campaign, and I'm very looking forward as a football fan to this New Year Champions League campaign, and I'm looking forward to seeing this second year of this format of the Champions League delivering again. Now let's move on to today's Champions League games. PSV versus Union Saint-Gilloise. PSV, they are doing well in the Dutch league. I think they won the Dutch league last year, especially where for most of it Ajax had it in the back, but because Ajax dropped some points and PSV came back, PSV won at the end. So whereas Saint-Gilloise, they are first in the Belgian league. They're doing very well at the moment. Not only that, they are also I think they also won the championship last year. Yeah, they won the championship last year. So they're a very good team. Two very good teams who don't won domestically in their respective leagues, but obviously this is a new this is Champions League. This is high level. This is the elite level. My prediction: I'll go for 2-0 win for PSV. Athletic Bilbao versus Arsenal. Athletic Bilbao, obviously the manager who used to manage in Barcelona, Ernesto Valverde, he did well there, winning La Liga and Copa del Rey, and now the job is done. Athletic Bilbao is not bad as well. Got Athletic Bilbao playing Champions League football for the first time for many years. He won them a trophy, I think, as well. So he got them Europa League semi-final last year, even though they got smashed by a poor United side. But anyway. But yeah, I think about they're a very good team, good players. Likes of obviously Williams, two Williams brothers I'm talking about. Unai Simon, a very good goalkeeper. Laporte, the defender who used to play for Athletic Bilbao before, he came back. He's a good defender as well, experienced defender. Athletic Bilbao have got a good team. They've got a very good team, good experienced team. Experienced manager as well. So yeah, there's obviously it won't be easy game at all for Arsenal coming to Stema Maze, and obviously the atmosphere in Stema Maze is always very good. Athletic Bilbao fans are very good usually, so this is something that Arsenal will have to deal with, and Arsenal will be without Odegaard. Odegaard will not be in the squad for this game for Arsenal, as he hasn't travelled with them. Saka, maybe he might play. I don't know, but let's see. He might play because I heard he was back in training. Saliba, no, he's injured. So, but let's see what happens. But yeah, it's not going to be easy game for Arsenal, because I think Bilbao are a very good team. They're not easy team to play against, and won't be easy at all for Arsenal, with the atmosphere and that Athletic Bilbao fans will create, and the challenge that Athletic Bilbao will give to Arsenal. Arsenal, they did well in Champions League last season, reaching the semi-final. beating Real Madrid and just at the end pipped by the Champions League winners by PSG. They were not destroyed, but they lost over 2 games narrowly in terms of scoreline. So can they come back stronger this year, this time in Champions League? Yeah, I think they can go in a good run in Champions League and go on better, because let's be honest. However, let's be honest, I would say teams who not great last season, they'll be better this season. I'll say Real Madrid are going to be better, Man City are going to be better, Liverpool, they won the league, but they got knocked out of the Champions League very early. They're going to be better as well. Barcelona also will try to remove it, to obviously that disappointment not reaching the final in Champions League. They'll try to win it. So teams who haven't done top teams who haven't done well in Champions League last season or felt they could have done better, as Barcelona, I think they could have done it because they had the potential to win the Champions League. We'll try to be better. So it's a new challenge for Arsenal. So let's see how they're going to do. Also Chelsea as well, not to mention, obviously they are Club World Cup champions. So they had a good Champions League run last season, Arsenal, but obviously they start from scratch, as Arteta said in a press conference, and also they would have to go in a good run again. And if they're going to do that, they could also go one step further, which is final and winning the competition. But can they win Champions League? I mean, of course they can. Obviously, to win Champions League, you need a bit of luck. Let's not forget that. You need a bit of luck. You need some things going in your way. So of course, they can win the Champions League. However, are they good enough to? Is the manager, I should say, good enough to win the Champions League? Is Arteta good enough to win Arsenal the Champions League, to win Arsenal the Premier League? And so far, he hasn't proved that he's good enough. He hasn't proved that he got them over the line. He has got them over the line. So let's see if this time he's going to do it. This year he's going to do it or not. Let's see. He's going to have to prove it. Juventus versus the Borussia Dortmund. Juventus have had a very, very good start to the season in Serie A. After coming back after a very crazy game against Inter, but winning 4-3, which the changes that the coach made of Juventus helped Juventus at the end. Dortmund had a decent start, second in the Bundesliga right now after 3 games. My score prediction, it could be like a 50-50 game. I think both teams have a similar quality, in my opinion, even though Juventus have had a better start in their league than Dortmund have. I think it could be 50-50. I think it's 50-50. I think if it was Dortmund, I'll predict Dortmund to win. Because that's Juventus, I think it's 50-50. I would say like a 1-1 draw. I'm going for 1-1 draw. Benfica versus Karabag. What a beautiful game that is to watch. I'm going for a 3-0 win for Benfica. Tottenham against Villarreal. The Europa League winners are going to play against Villarreal. Obviously Villarreal, with the manager Marcelino, used to manage, I think, Valencia. He's done a very good job there. Villarreal like a well-structured team, organized. They play with an organization, and well-structured and very. There's a clear plan how they play Villarreal. So Villarreal decent side. They did well, qualified for the Champions League last season. So at the end, whereas Tottenham, they had a poor season last season in terms of domestically. They are in the Champions League because they won the Europa League. They had a good run winning the Europa League, obviously breaking the 70-year trophy drought, and then they start with a new season with a new manager who I think has done a good job so far at Tottenham. If you look at all the games that Tottenham played except Bournemouth, against PSG, they look very, very good. Yeah, you could say they should have closed the game at the end and they're winning 2-0, but I think they did very well in that game, beating City. And yes, Tottenham always beat City, but still it's a very good performance, and the way they did, and they beat them, and the way they did it was very good from Tottenham, pressing them, etc., which not many teams do that to City. When they beat City, they try to sit back and play counter-attack, whereas Tottenham, they pressed and tried to put City under pressure. Beat Burnley comfortably, beat West Ham comfortably. So they've done really well. Yes, they had two like, let's say, two easy games, you could say. Two teams who are struggling, like West Ham and Burnley, but they've also shown in the two games against the two very good sides, PSG, the European champions, and Manchester City, that they can compete and they could do really well. So yeah, but yeah, like, obviously first game for Thomas Frank in Champions League, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be pumped up for that, and I'm pretty sure Tottenham fans will try to create a good atmosphere. My prediction: how Tottenham could go far in this Champions League campaign. To be honest with you, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, if you look at all the games that they're going to play Champions League, they got Villarreal at home, they got Bodø/Glimt away, they got Monaco away, they got Copenhagen away, Copenhagen at home, they got PSG away, they got Slavia Praha at home, and then they've got the last two games they're going to play Dortmund at home and Eintracht Frankfurt away. I think it's the games they play, like Slavia Praha at home, Copenhagen, Bodø/Glimt, those games they should win. Villarreal at home, I expect them to win. Whereas they've got games like Monaco away, that's tricky. PSG away, super tricky. Then they've got Dortmund at home, not easy. Eintracht Frankfurt away, not tricky, but Tottenham beat them last season in the Europa League, so they can do that. So I think that the best chance is to qualify for the playoffs. But if they do really well in almost all of their games, I don't see it past them qualifying for the last 16 automatically, because they've got some games where they should win, like Slavia Prague, Copenhagen, etc. So yeah, my score prediction won't be easy for Tottenham though, because they're on a decent side, but I'm going for 2-1 win for Tottenham. Finally, Real Madrid versus Marseille, Olympique de Marseille. Real Madrid have had a very good start with the new manager Xabi Alonso in La Liga, winning 4 games. Marseille have had an average start in Ligue 1, but Real Madrid look very good. We've won all of the games they've played. Mbappe looks very good. He's scoring goals. Arda Güler has had a very good start of the season for Real Madrid. Tchouaméni as well. However, off the pitch stuff, obviously there's always controversy, and as Real Madrid TV reveals, the club is set to. That was on Sunday. Now I think they did it now, but on Sunday it was revealed that Real Madrid TV reveals the club is set to submit a report to FIFA for referees in Spain. The DOSA, with reference to incidents in Spanish football last season, a DOSA, that report, which is going to be submitted to FIFA so that they take note of what happens in Spanish football in regards to refereeing recently. I mean, they love the word DOSA, don't they? But anyway, like, I understand Real Madrid's frustrations, because that red card from Dean Henderson was an absolute joke. But and if you look at the decisions compared to Barcelona in the league, like, I think I saw a stat that the opponents for Barcelona received more 65 red cards than the opponents of Real Madrid. So are the referees favoring Barcelona here? I don't know, but some decisions goes against Barcelona as well. So let's not act like every decision goes in Barcelona's way. But yeah, lots of decisions went against. A couple of decisions went against Real Madrid in Real Oviedo game. Now went against him in the last game as well. So yeah, I understand Real Madrid's frustrations, even though we all know that they like to complain a lot and moan, and etc. So, but yeah. Now, my score prediction for this game, I think they're at home against Marseille. I mean, they should win. If it was Marseille away, that would be tricky, because Marseille always at home they deliver good atmospheres. But I expect a good win and a comfortable win for Real Madrid against the side who haven't had a great start to the season in Liga. So yeah, I'm going for a sooner win for Real Madrid. So guys, thank you. I wish you have a nice day. See you tomorrow or on Thursday, because tomorrow I might be quite busy. And have a nice day. Bye.